300 professional games played, and he's going to be paired up with Immortoru, who the mid laner for Dark Passage from 2016 to 2017. This guy is a streamer now, but again, another pro-level player.
Yeah.
These are definitely some monstrous guys in their regions.
What I love about this, though, like VCS as well as TCL, you know, Vietnam and Turkey, these are two really strong regions sniffing at the heels of the old school regions, you know, and I want to see what these guys are going to do, how they're going to pick up the 2v2 and how the players represent the respective regions. Jaime, Nico, Yasuo, Caitlyn. Is that the first Caitlyn ban? I think it might be.
I think so. I'm not 100% sure.
You know what?
I do believe.
I've written it down as well,
Okay.
so I should just check.
That's a good idea.
And yes, it is the first Caitlyn ban, but I'm glad to see no Caitlyn yet, because she definitely signals the 100 CS gameplay or tower.
Yeah. I mean, it can be one of those things where you got to kill, but only usually because the other team is kind of desperate and trying to all in.
Yeah.
Most of the time. But looking like a lot of poke so far, you know, that has been more the strategy. Brand Jace would certainly be going towards that. Lux Xerath would be all about that poke. I mean, this is going to be a battle of poke versus poke, dodging skill shots. I do feel like can be pretty tough for Brand against two of these mages that just kind of have longer range than him. That being said, pretty good push on the side of this Brand, but...
Zale, I love Turkey's duo.
Yeah.
If I look at this, I think the theory behind the skill shots on Xerath plus Lux, that you can hit somebody through minions.
Yeah.
You know, that light binding onto a much shorter range Brand could be game changing.
Yeah, I feel like Brand is going to have a really tough time. I do like the Varus pick a lot, and certainly there's a huge potential for the all-in from QTV and Zeros if they can actually hit their combo and close the gap to do that. But tough for Brand to kind of move forward into both the Xerath and the Lux, where if you get hit by a Xerath stun, if you get hit by a light binding, you're going to get hit by all the other skill shots, and that's going to be pretty rough.
Oh, okay. Let's see who's going to work out. Of course, reminder, this is the Pro-Am. Professionals and amateurs side-by-side. Charity 2v2. At minimum, every single duo will get $10,000 to donate towards a charity of their choice. And if you make it all the way through to the final and win, that will be bumped up to 100 grand to a charity of their choices. We're looking at the photos. Not too bad. Definitely thinking face.
Standard pose.
Yeah, it's
pretty good.
No, not exactly out there.
Let's see how it's kind of like a little smirk.
Is the face of a man who killed Faker.
That is.
Right? Remember that
accurate.
face.
Yeah.
Remember that face. We'll forget the fact or ignore the fact that he had, I think, 3 or 4 members of his team with him, right? And he just got the final hit.
That's all you need to know.
That's
the TLDR there.
It still counts. All right, Xerath plus Lux taking on Brand versus Varus. It has been heavily dominated by poke.
4 comments
today. I really think I like Immortoru and Dumbledoge. In terms of names, QTV plus Zeros is QTZ. And on the other side, it's Dumbletoru.
That's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
That's pretty good. I like that. But yeah, I definitely am favoring the Xerath Lux here. But anytime you're playing skill shot champions, it has a chance to go awry. So we'll see how accurate they are going to be.
I don't know what you mean by that, because I only play AD carry.
Okay.
Hence the nickname, right? And I traditionally play
What
AD
about
carries.
Ezreal?
No, he's not my kid. I play like Twitch and Caitlyn.
Okay.
So I only know how to right-click.
You got that Caitlyn Q. What if you miss your tilt over Peacemaker for a quick shot?
If you are queuing in the late game, you're doing something wrong. So we'll never forget that piece of information. Let's see what Dumbledoge can do, because it's his light binding that I'm going to need to track. I think that's the skill shot that's the biggest threat, along with that shocking orb. But going through minions will help out, and early push advantage here to Zeros and QTV.
Yep, it is so far. Minion Dematerializer is an interesting one here. That just kind of signals that they're looking fully for the push. That won't turn on for quite a bit of time, so we'll see what position they're in by the time it actually does come on. His teammate is going to be running Biscuits. I do think Brand, regardless, would have probably been the main target, though, for the Lux and the Xerath. So we'll see how well he can actually dodge these skill shots, because for now it hasn't been too much about the farming. It feels like they're more focused, instead of wave clear, on just trying to hit that poke.
A little bit more of a defensive setup on the side of Immortoru Xerath. Wave push pretty heavily in favor of Brand and Varus for now. I think having that AD carry is going to help out.
Yeah.
Piercing arrows, as well as that hail of arrows, rather.
It definitely helps. It's also, you know, kind of just down to the focus of what the teams are doing, though, because you can see that Zeros is actually spending his spells on the minion wave, and both the Lux and the Xerath are looking for skill shots on the champions. So you can see that QTV and Zeros are trying to play outside the minion wave to not allow the other team to hit both them and the minions at the same time, which is, you know, pretty smart, because then you have to decide, do you want to go for push? Do you want to go for poke? A combination of both? Does one do one does the other? You kind of have to be able to delegate a bit there.
And I guess also think if you're going on the side of Zeros and QTV, you have the ability to all in later.
Oh, the stun hit
comes up, QTV gets counter stunned though. Summon a heal used by Zeros. That will keep QTV alive. Dumbledoge low on HP, low on mana. Flash and heal available, and Immortoru for 2 potions. So a little bit of advantage. This should give the Turkish duo some time to get CS back up. But look at that. Long-range skill shots from the Eye of Destruction and that Loosened Singularity.
Yeah, looking for a lot of that poke, certainly. Dumbledore is very low. They don't want to give up all this farm, though. They don't want to give over a big farm advantage. So we'll see how well Immortoru can kind of do at picking up all this CS. This should be fairly even if he can collect most of it.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, doing pretty well.
But they're still behind. I mean, the wave is pushing forward. They're still 9 CS down.
Yeah.
Now, okay, insta-kill's not the right word. Burst kill once they hit 6. You know? Right of the Arcane, plus Final Spark. Is it going to be enough to get through? I mean, there's no flash.
I think it's definitely possible. You can one combo a Brand or a Varus, but you need to have the setup. You need to hit the Light Binding or the Xerath stun to be able to actually kind of set it all up. And I think that the skill shots are easier to hit from the other side.
Oh, Dumbledoge, what are you doing?
Oh.
He just recalled. And now he's down to 100 HP, no consumables available. Still sitting on both summoners, so unless you play the perfect bait, you're just going to give up the first kill to Vietnam.
Yeah, we'll see. There are kind of, you know, the recalls are not all synced up. You can see Brand is actually going back to base now, so it is kind of a 2v1 right now, which allows Dumbledoge to maybe stick around a bit, look for a bit of that poke, but he's got to go back. I mean, he's just way too low at this point, and now again, because of those desynced recalls, it's going to be Xerath who's in that 1v2, so he's going to kind of have to back off and play it a bit safe.
And once QTV's Brain gets back to lane, he's got 6 charges and a minion dematerializer now. So already with a CS advantage. Remember the win conditions if you have just joined us in 2v2. It's 100 CS, 2 kills, or the tower. So pretty much the 1v1 rules except with an extra kill.
Yep, exactly. Pretty much the same there. And you know, they're playing this very smart. I think that, you know, if they were to go for purely the poke, it would be a lot harder for QTV and Zeros, but they have a really good push. They're just shoving this in. They're going to be able to use the minion dematerializer now, and they're opening up a pretty sizable advantage as far as the farm discrepancy is going. But there's a binding.
Oh, not going to find a stun, though. Yeah. Dumbledoge, I think he actually stepped over that Pillar of Flame as well. I'm looking for some CC. Dumbledoge looked like he was going fishing throughout that shield in the event of something to chase. And, of course, the winner here will also move on to face Maple.
Oh, there's
the flash forward. That's Dumbledore with a counter flash. He's used the heal as well. This is everybody in for the fight.
Oh, the shield!
Buys some time, but simply not enough. Immortoru's got the rights of the arcade. He channels it. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. All right, so 1 for 1. Next kill wins the game.
Oh my god, this is actually so close now, and Zeros is still very low. He does have a potion running. His he'll be back up pretty soon here, but Immortoru still has his flash available. We'll see if he can get anything done. That was fantastic.
I love the style points. All right, next kill will win it. 7 CS is the difference. I'm looking at the purchases. QTV's not used any dematerializer charges yet.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's really saving them for. Maybe just kind of slipping his mind there a bit. Pressure of the stage here going up against these guys.
They're going for the kills. Okay?
They are going for the kills.
But then
I don't even need my runes. I'm going to take dematerializer and not even use it.
Thank you. It's about sending a message.
It is.
Azale, QTV, with his former professional play background, is now sending a clear signal. He's got himself a refillable potion. And now I think like the next misstep or the next hard CC should pick up a kill. Although QTV no ultimate yet, He's level 5, Zeros level 7, Dumbledoge 6, and Immortoru 7. So level advantage in favor of Turkey.
Yeah, you know, they have been able to force the brand to play pretty far back. Missing experience sometimes, has been sent back to base a couple times, and you know, because of those desync minion recalls, you did see a lot more of the experience going over to the Varus. But Chain of Corruption just about back up, and you know, Brand will hit 6 on this minion wave.
Yep.
He can get in range.
Oh, it's
Oh,
Fury, the final spark! Not enough to pick up the kill. Right to the Arcane, still on cooldown. Chain of Corruption will tag out Immortoru. And now QTV's got himself access to Pyroclasm. That's a step forward.
binding.
One more charge. The autos are on. 120. Second kill picked up by Zeros. And it was the re-engage from the Varus that took him down. I need to see that final fight.
Yeah, Dumbledoge gets knocked down. They wanted that kill so badly. Not quite able to find it. Probably our closest 2v2 yet. That one was right down to the wire. Both teams had really low players. It was down to the final kill.
I really like seeing the swinging control. Like, it felt to me as that Dumbledoge and Immortoru were actually like reclaiming control of the game.
Yeah, I mean, they did a really good job here, but you can see the poke getting Dumbledoge fairly low. This was that first kill, I do believe.
Yeah, the first one
for the
one.
all-in. Looked like he might have barely been able to survive with that Lux Shield, but you could see Varus coming in, finishing it off. And then this was just great Varus play. 3 for 3 on his ultimate, evening up that kill score. And it all came down to this. Zero's so low. Dumbledoge's trying to move in there and help finish him off, but just going to get comboed out kind of by QTV, taking a lot of damage. He is very squishy. You can see that Brandall proccing the passive, and then
He into auto.
yeah, Zeros just comes back in and finishes him off. And that was so close. Both the VCS players were like 10% HP.
It really felt like the Varus had backed off. Like completely gone,
Yep.
disengaged from the fight. Dumbledoge on your screen right now, he and Immortoru